how ridiculous YouTube is, right? Let me tell you how ridiculous YouTube is. Um, Now there's absolutely nothing wrong with that video at all. And there's no question in my mind when I appeal that false ass strike that I just got on YouTube, I will absolutely win it. And this is exactly why people are moving in droves to Rumble and getting the fuck away from Google's YouTube platform. There's nothing wrong with that video. The woman is fully dressed. All right. Oscar's fully dressed. There are videos on YouTube teaching people how to shake their booties and all that type of stuff. I don't even care, frankly, about the video, to be honest with you. I have a million copies sitting on other platforms. And I'm live on Twitter, I'm live on Rumble, right? But that is, I just caught a false strike, right, on YouTube for showing this. Now, could anybody tell me what is so naughty or bad about this video? There's nothing sexually explicit really about it. I mean, there's way worse stuff that that we people have at, their disposal, um, you know, on YouTube than Oscar de la Hoya dancing with Holly Sanders. What the fuck? Right? And that is exactly why people like myself are running, not walking, but we're absolutely running the fuck away from YouTube and going over to Rumble where we're number one, we can make some money. Right? Do you know that on Rumble you have like 6 or 7 different strike type chances? Like it ain't a 3-strike, even a 3-strike policy. Their laundry list of what do you call it? Strike potential or things that could get your channel struck it doesn't look anything like YouTube. It almost feels like normal before all of the complaining, content creators came in and made it horrible for everybody else. But am I gonna take the time to appeal that? Probably not to fucking tonight. No, I don't feel like dealing with it tonight, but it goes to show how ridiculous YouTube is, right? Hey, Gloria, it goes to show that. And again, there's a prime reason on why content creators like myself are getting the fuck away from YouTube and moving over to Rumble in droves, where I'm currently live now. Make sure you all subscribe to my Rumble page. Been picking up subscribers like crazy over there. And I mean good solid subs too, man. Art Alien even came through and said hello. Shout out to Art Alien TV. Some other well-known content creators came through and said hello as well. Rumble is the future right now for content creators, and YouTube is not. There's no fairness in the policies that they push. And what's crazy is I'm actually showing a YouTube video, but they struck me, right? Anyway, I really don't care at the end of the day. I don't have any strikes on my channel, so it is what the fuck it is. But it's the principle of just how far YouTube is going to make everybody's life fucking miserable. And why I have been putting and devoting so much energy, time, and attention into my Rumble platform. So truth be told, we can't do anything serious with YouTube. This is exactly why I moved over to Spotify and Apple and Amazon and Google Podcasts, a couple years back, and have entire seasons of my podcast on the platforms. Because YouTube, I'm not going to stake everything on my, for my YouTube platform for them to come out and pull the sheet out from up under me and destroy my life and my business like I've watched them do to so many other people. And then there's never anyone to fucking talk to, right? You can get a valid false flag, and there's no one to talk to about it. There's, you know, you are 9 times out of 10 always going to lose your appeal type shit. So yeah, just a blatant reason. And truly, I don't give a damn because I got so many channels on YouTube. The moment something like that happens, I'm live and, up once again somewhere else. So that's why it's important to subscribe to all of my platforms on YouTube, right? Because that stuff happens at least, 2 or 3 times a year to me. So it is what it is, whatever. Maybe I'll appeal it tomorrow when I feel like dealing with it. I don't even feel like dealing with it. That's how unserious I am at this point. The only kind of money we're making on YouTube is donations, right? Even if you're monetized on YouTube, you're not really making no real money unless you're in the hundreds of thousands into the millions type subscriber count. YouTube is gotten greedy. They've gotten greedy. And all that commercial money, they don't want to share that. They already take like 39-40% of one's earnings, of their monetized earnings, just from the commercials, if not more. I think it's actually more, over 40% now. I think it actually went up in the last few years. So why would I want to, build a platform on YouTube? No, I'm going to build on Rumble, on Spotify, on all my other podcast platforms. And YouTube is just kind of one of those things. I already built it. I'll go live when I want to, type of thing on it. If I get a few donations, great. Other than that, I'm not putting any real seriousness into building on YouTube. I would need a personal YouTube account executive before I would ever devote any real resources into building my platform on YouTube. I'm just too controversial. And if me showing Holly Sanders and Oscar de la Hoya dancing is, too controversial for the YouTube gods or whatever, then whatever. So be it. I don't want to be on your platform. No damn way. that is small potatoes for the type of stuff that I talk about. And, I've been through a lot of different scenarios, even with covering conspiracy theory content, alien related content. I can't tell you how many false flags I've went through, how many fake ass copyright strikes I've gotten that I have, I've had to appeal. I love this one. I love the phantom copyright strikes, the ones that come in and they're phantom. They don't really go back to nobody or anywhere or anything. And, every time you appeal them, you win them because there's never a response by the person who put the strike in. But it's just a way to try to slow people down and to try to get videos, controversial videos, out of the algorithm, period. And I can tell you, every single time I do a Skinny Bob video, for example, I always get a phantom copyright strike on YouTube. It's the weirdest thing. Nobody owns that, right? That is completely owned in the public domain. We're talking about the infamous video of Skinny Bob, right? There was 4 different videos dropped by the guy Ivan on YouTube, 2011, whatever it was. Nobody owns that. It is considered public domain, if not by the fact that nobody will stake a claim to it, the age of the videos, right? And so there's been a lot of people that catch weird situations / heat anytime they run that content. So anyway, it is what it is. I am over it. And let's see, I think that was all I wanted to kind of bring up, right? We were talking about plastic surgery and how the techniques used by these surgeons seem to be um the same, because the look that we're seeing is like the same, like the feline cat lady type of look, right? And a lot of these women, like I said, that are getting these intense plastic surgery procedures were already beautiful before they got the plastic surgery, right? So I don't know. It's unfortunate. But listen, man, I see, and here's the other thing that makes me very proud, to and it kind of allows me to allow to let like what happens on YouTube kind of like just roll off my shoulders. I've been doing this for so long, but man, half the time, if not 90% of the time, I have more people in here from Twitter, from X watching me than I do YouTube, right? More people on Rumble watching me live than YouTube, right? And a lot of times, I'm not kidding, with X or Twitter, it's usually, like I said, 9 times out of 10, there's at least a 9 to 10 ratio of live viewers watching my content. There's no question in my mind. I've been shadow banned on the YouTube platform way more than once, right? Because I choose to talk about, little green men, conspiracy theory, non-human intelligence. Um, those sorts of things are just now starting to become more accepted over the last year because of the hearings in Congress. We've actually had some legitimate news agencies running, segments regarding the alien question, so to speak. And only now has it become more okay. But when I tell you 5, 6, 4, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, trying to do content like that, a very fickle thing. Constant shadow banning, constant false flagging. So, why would anyone want to, again, devote resources to building a platform on YouTube if you can just be falsely flagged down for any little thing? Who's going to waste their time? And I think that's going to be the death of YouTube. I really do. I think it's going to be the death of YouTube. I don't need YouTube to get my voice out either, which is another aspect. Thank God I've grown past that. But listen, I've been live almost an hour. I appreciate those of you that do come through and check out my content. Make sure you check out my Spotify platform. Just listen, just Google Leak You. That's all you got to do. And you will find a platform that suits your needs. If you have a subscription to Spotify, subscribe to my podcast platform. If you're on Apple, subscribe. If you're on Amazon, subscribe. If you're on Google, subscribe. If you're on iHeartRadio, I'm over there too. So, catch me there. And again, I will continue to devote my resources to the Rumble platform, where I've already started building, my base. I'm already monetized over there. I've already made money on my content over there. And there's, the red tape that exists on the Google/YouTube platform right now does not exist on Rumble. Thank God. Thank God, right? They haven't been bogged down with legal cases and all that sort of a thing yet. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for coming through and catching my live stream. I will be back on the LeakU platform whenever I will be back, right? I don't feel like dealing with appealing anything tonight. I just don't even have the energy. So, you all know how to catch me. You could catch me here on We Are Not Alone. But God, I've got a million leaku.com channels. I'm also on Interloper Nation from time to time. It's crazy how, you know, I put out a certain type of content over there. And it kind of goes to show, like, some of these creators, it really depends. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy stupid, because I've never gotten, like, really false flagged on Interloper Nation like that. More so haters, right? Or copyright type strikes and shit like that. But not blatant false flags. And then I think when you do get, like, false flagged, I think it automatically puts you in, like, a shadow banning type of purgatory for, like, a 60-day period type thing. And then you'll notice your numbers are suppressed. You got 100,000 subscribers, but you can't seem to get the word out. You can't seem to get over, 300-400 live viewers type thing. Yeah, YouTube is killing themselves. They're choking themselves slowly. They're committing suicide, basically. So anyway, you all, much love. I'm out of here, guys. I will see you on the next one. Shout out to my Rumble family. And shout out to those of you on X, on Twitch, and on Facebook, folks. I'm out of here, guys. Until next time. Shout out to the Leak You community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart, like really, really, really smart like I am.